Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Tuck here, and you've reached Tuck Notes, stock talk for beginners, or if you're not a beginner and you're actually better than no more than me. But here's something that I'm catching on and it's helping me out right now. Okay, I I am the type of person that has to learn the hard way until I get it. And I don't want you to be that type of person. So here's some ways to avoid it. Okay. You figure out your initial investment was when you started out with whatever platform, Robinhood, Trade America, whatever. I'm just going to stick with Robinhood. Find out your investment, but you can apply this to all of them, this theory. When you get down to close to your initial investment, say you're like $100 positive, you made $100 off of your overall investment in stocks, and you think that the stock market's about to go down, but part of you says, it might go back up. It's just a second, maybe one more shot. And that's where my head was going and thinking the whole time. And then I went down and I went negative, and I went down $100, and I just went out and I sold everything, got out, liquidated everything. And then part of me, and then I watched for a day or two, and I saw a drop in a stock that I really like, and I got that, or part of it. And then I bought that because it was a good buy price, even though it's down $100. Now I'm gonna rewind. Now we're gonna change the story. Now I'm down $100. I want to break even, Tucker. So how am I gonna break even? So there's strategies out there to do this, and this is one that I just found out. I didn't found out that I'm using it. I did it today to get myself out of debt. And what I did was I found other stocks that are strong and that I have earnings reports coming up this week. And what happens in the past is I'm sorry with my hand doing this, but I just like doing it, so bear with, whatever. Some stocks, maybe a week or two before the earnings report, a buyer will buy the stock. This is short date. I don't know what you call this, but you buy that stock 2 weeks before it. And as the days come closer towards the earnings report, more people start buying into it because they think that there's going to be a good positive earning report. Then the earnings report will go off, and historically, a lot of people sell off. Long-term runners hold on to the stock if they want to make money over time. All right, so I found a couple of stocks that have earnings reports this week, and I bought a share of one of them. And in doing so, buying that share, I thought to myself, well, I'm buying this share, so other people are probably buying this share too. I can see it on the bar chart. And so as the days come up to the earnings report, because right now, obviously, we're in choppy waters, and I'm skeptical, and I want to be conservative, like probably a lot of you watching this video. So I'll sell the stock the day or right before they have the report, and I'll pocket that gains, and I'll say, all right, well, then the earnings report's released, and you say, oh shoot, I could have made whatever, or I could have lost this. But you just made a little bit of money to catch yourself up off of that negative $100 to make it maybe negative $50 or something, to where you almost break even. Your goal is break even to get yourself out of this debt zone. Now, other people use the options bet, where they do this legal gambling on the stock market. And I highly suggest not doing it. There's tons of people promoting it. It's all over your phone, playing video games or whatever. There's tons of, like, they're just forcing in your face to people that do not know how or what and how to invest. And as a beginner, and I've only been in this since June, I've taken it much more seriously, and I have ambition to strive to want to make more money, like a lot of people do in the stock market. That's the whole reason, kind of. And so, as these couple of days approach, my goal is that it will go up and up, and maybe I won't get out of debt, but at least I won't be as in much debt. And you can use this principle even if you're not in debt and you want to make a little bit of money. Buy the stock before the quarterly report, and if you know it's going to be a good one, and you can tell by the volume of people that are buying the stock a couple days before, you're on a good track. And then right before, sell it. Or, I've gone through this too, you wait for the earnings report, you get a bing, extra $10, and then you sell it. But that's the gamble. It could be it could be a bad report. So, anyways, that's a tactic traders use, and you might want to think about it, but you need to be on top of it. You need to know the date of when you need to sell their stock. Okay. If you have any questions or comments, you can drop it in the box below, and you can follow me on YouTube at Tuck Notes and on Instagram at TuckerMLO. And you can check out my blog site at #TuxBlog. And I will have a Patreon account coming up soon. I'm working on that. So, hopefully that'll help me get better lighting than the light I'm using. You guys have seen the other videos. The lighting's terrible. And some other cool features to make my presentations even better to you. Because I know and I see I'm getting more viewers too. So thank you guys so much. Literally, I swear to God, like, you're watching me, and I know you're watching me, and you can tell that I'm an authentic person. I'm not BSing you, and I don't want to, because I'm not it's not how I roll. That's not how I was born or raised. My mom was a nurse. I like to help people. I like to help too much, and I get myself in trouble by doing that sometimes. That's just a little bit in my personal life, but whatever. Anyways, have a great night, and stay safe, and stay conservative. Okay.